Hello, everybody. Clay here with Tinfoil Empires. I have an odd question to ask you right now, and stay with me, okay? I'm going to walk through why this might actually be the case. And believe me, I get it. This is pretty fantastical. I don't really know why, but I'm scrolling through TCG Player and I'm looking at all the cards in Strixhaven, and then this card pops up. And I'm looking at it, and for some reason, this thought pops in my head. Is that supposed to be Rudy? Is this supposed to be about Rudy from Alpha Investments? I don't know. But let me walk through my thinking here. That kind of, as I start noticing more and more things, it just starts like falling into place. Like, holy crap, this actually might be about Rudy. Now, let me walk through it, okay? First of all, the title, Monologue Tax. That's an interesting turn of phrase for a school setting. I would never use the word monologue to describe anything that goes on in school. So not super strong evidence, but the idea of like monologue tax. Now, if I were to think of what like Rudy does, I would consider that a monologue. And obviously Wizards of the Coast, probably not a huge Rudy fan because he's been pretty critical of them over the years. And although he loves Magic, and that's obvious and apparent for everybody, he's made no, he's not shy about talking about how much he loves Magic. He has been very critical of Papa Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. So monologue tax, that's an interesting idea. That's almost like kind of like a dig, like a little quip at Rudy, like, oh yeah, you got these monologues here. Well, we're going to tax you for your monologues, right? Okay. Stick with me. Second of all, you have the picture. Not super strong resemblance to Rudy, but okay, a little bit. I kind of get it. And then you have the guy who's got kind of like is spitting gems out of his mouth. Is that what that's supposed to be? Kind of like verbal diarrhea, almost, I guess, is the idea. Now here is the most wild part of my tinfoil hat theory. Do you see this part of the picture right here? I don't know why, but I think that that's significant. Again, this is wild. But if you study if you study photography in the way that your eye tracks in a photo, I think it's like the Fibonacci or something. There's like a swirl, right? In how your eye tracks inside of a photo. Your eye goes through a photo and it's going to pass right through this spot. And what's on his arm right there? Do you see what's on the main character's wrist in that photo? Bracers. Now, why is that significant? Okay. If you're up on the meta of the card trading world, then you will understand that Flesh and Blood has become a major competitor to Magic the Gathering. And one of the big chase cards, one of the big high dollar price cards that Rudy has talked about on his channel before are the bracers from Flesh and Blood. Wild, I know. And I can't explain it, but it just seems to make sense to me for some reason. Second of all is the spell on the card. Whenever your opponent casts their second spell each turn, you create a treasure token. To me, there's some sort of meta meaning behind that. I could see how you could apply that to Rudy and the way his business works. And I don't remember how it exactly works, but I don't think he orders his product on pre-release. He gets it after the pre-release comes out. So in other words, after Wizards has cast their second turn, he creates a treasure token for himself. Listen, I know this is wild stuff, right? And then finally we get to the quote at the end of the card. Your unsolicited words enrich us all. Please continue. Let me know. Please, somebody let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know. That's all I have to say is let me know. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll catch you later.